Hi everyone, it's Kai and welcome back to another installment of 31 Days of Halloween, which is a new Halloween tutorial every day of October. Today's look is a bit of a digression from all the glitz and glam and horror that I normally do on my channel, as this is quite a natural look. I went for a kind of like a Victoria's Secret unicorn for those of you who want to look, you know, prim and beautiful and fishy. I'll show you how to get this dewy glowy makeup along with the unicorn accessories. Let's get started. To start off, I'm going to be using a product called Model Magic. It's a paper foam based clay from Crayola. It's really lightweight and easy to mold. The only drawback is that it takes like forever to dry. It wasn't even fully dry when I used it in the video, which was like 2 or 3 days after making it. So if you're hoping for something really sturdy and hard, this is not the one. But what I'm doing basically is I take a clump and roll it into a really long sausage. By the way, this is the only long sausage I'm getting in my life. And I'm taking a barbecue stick that I cut to the length that I wanted the horn to be, and I wrapped the clay around that so that it would stay straight, making it thick and wide at the base and thinner at the tip, and it's really that easy. I cut off the end because I felt like it was still a little too big after trying it on my forehead, and I also added a little bit more clay at the base so that the barbecue stick wouldn't poke me. Also, you're going to want to make sure that the base of it is kind of at an angle like you see here. That way when you put it on your forehead, it points up and not at like a 90-degree angle to your face. And finally, you're going to give it a couple of days to dry, or at least 24 hours. For the makeup, I went for a very natural look, as I told you in the intro. I went in with some base color and then I packed on the white cream paint to highlight. Here's my thought process. I was thinking that the white face paint would make my face paler and it would look more like ethereal since it would match the platinum blonde hair and the white horn and the white flowers. Then I got to thinking that this look would actually be so pretty on someone with dark skin. And I realized I don't really need to make myself look white in order to look pretty and ethereal. And I can just embrace my tan skin. And I'm glad I did. I went for kind of a more bronzed look, adding darker foundation on the perimeter to balance out the white that I put on earlier. And then I really packed on the bronzing powders and the contours. Here you'll see that I tried to give the brows this bleached look since I thought I wanted to still make the makeup a bit avant-garde and not just basic, but later you'll see I changed my mind again. But first, before I change my mind, I'm going to do my eyeshadow. Taking a light brown and using that to do some light definition in the crease. You can use a light brown eyeshadow or like even just a bronzer face powder. And then I took some of that powder and put it into the contours of the nose, which I forgot to do earlier. Afterwards, I took a powder highlighter. This is my favorite highlighter. It's from Becca, and I used it all over my lid as an eyeshadow. And that's it for the eyeshadow of this look. You could literally use your bronzer in the eye socket and then a shimmery highlight on the lid. You don't even need eyeshadows. I put a thin line of liquid liner on, no wing, just so that I have a base for my false lashes. And then this is where I decided that the white brows made me look like I was terminally ill, so I filled in the brows with a brown powder contour. I put mascara on off camera because I'm incompetent, and then here I put on false lashes. Moving on, I'm putting on white cream paint on my lower waterline, and this helps to open up those eyes and give like a baby doll effect along with the fluffy eyelashes and that simple eyeliner. I used a warm blush. This is Amber from NYX, and I also used highlighter on my cheeks for like the first time in months. I don't really use it much anymore since I've realized it makes me look crusty and like accentuates the texture in my skin. But for natural looks like these, I think it fits well with the theme of youthfulness and fertility and mysticism. And I think that's it for the makeup. Like I said, it's very, very simple. To attach the horn, we're gonna use Prosade, and you're gonna apply it to both the forehead as well as the base of the horn. When it's gone clear, that's when you know you can stick it on. Prosade isn't enough though to keep it sturdy on my forehead, so I'm gonna use a headband to keep it on. And then I'll be using flowers to hide the headband. But first, before putting on the flowers, I'm going to be putting on my wig. And that wig will hide most of it, but for the rest of the headband that shows, I use these fake flowers from the dollar store wedding section. I wonder if people actually use this as a wedding decoration like it's meant for. That's probably where I'll be getting my wedding decorations. There's probably a much smarter way to do this, but I kind of just threw it together, and I think that the flowers add a really pretty effect besides just hiding the band. I'm putting on a glossy natural pink lip because I forgot to do it earlier. And then I'm also placing some leftover flowers on the side of my hair using bobby pins to represent like horse ears. And that's it for the makeup look, guys. I hope you love it, and I hope you'll forgive me if it's not as dramatic as you're used to on my channel, but I'm trying this new thing called natural beauty. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's new to me. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, be sure to do that right away. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!